The sound of a eel sandwich being eaten greets us in this video. As I greet you, viewer, welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we explored some of the difficult areas to get around in before we go to Depot A. We eliminated the other group of lunatics, which I was very nervous about. They're very tough. And we won. We died once to them. Yeah, we got slaughtered, stunned, if I recall correctly, and put on ice permanently then. Or temporarily, I suppose, because, well, we reloaded the game. We defeated a lurker ambush, and we also took on various burrowers in the last episode. We even explored an area infested with them, the area in the GMS compound. I am very pleased to have seen the changes done to that map. And with the burrowers spaced out a little bit more, it made handling them quite a bit easier. I like the changes that they did to that map, and we were rewarded for that exploration with a shield. It is not very common to find a shield before you're done with Depot A. I think there's one electronically locked box that usually contains a shield therein. But I wanted to find... Well, actually, I didn't expect to find a shield anywhere else prior to that. So that was super lucky. This will make dealing with other burrowers much easier. Off screen, I waited around today at the shops in Junkyard because I could. How can I describe this? So, I was working from home today, and I decided, you know what, instead of firing up the cheat engine and going shopping at these shops for some barrels, I'll just wait around. And occasionally, I just alt-tabbed back to the game after about like an hour and a half had passed, and checked on the shops to see if they possessed anything of interest for us. And they eventually did. It took most of the day, but I got a few barrels from the shopkeepers to make some better pistols out of. Now that said, the pistols we'll be making, or pistol, will only be very slightly better than our current pistol. This 9mm Neo Luger laser sight is actually really good, all things considered. And if I... it's funny. If I hadn't found the... Now that I found this, I kind of want to have put my points back into tailoring rather than going into mechanics, but it's too late. We're going to keep putting points into mechanics, and we will benefit from that by being able to make power fists later on, or some better... even better pistols as we continue to play. So we'll put it to good use. Now we're over here, and I can't believe we're doing this so early. I think with Gabriel, I think I didn't do this area before Depot A. But with Garrett, I did. I might have actually done this with Gabriel, though, before I did Depot A. I can't remember now. Oh, hello, lockers. There's 2 lockers here, and I don't remember them having anything in them. I think one of these is locked. The other isn't. And it has... Oh! It has a decent level pneumatic hammer. Let's take that. Well, now maybe I'm wrong. I want to say there's nothing in this locker, but we'll go ahead and search it anyway. Bah! Nothing in it. Okay. I don't know why I remember what's inside some of these lockers. Actually, that's not true. You know why? Because you've played this game like 1,600 hours, which is why you remember everything is, because you've done these over and over and over again because you really like the game. And yes, I saw that person standing there near a trap door. His name is in brown, so he might go hostile on us if we're doing the wrong thing. Let's see if we can talk with him. This man is badly wounded. A number of large bony spines have pierced his leather armor and lodged themselves into the flesh beneath. Bloody pieces of torn cloth lie around him, as well as a couple of extracted spines, some broken, others whole. I was wondering what type of rat come first to take a bite out of my remains. He raises his SMG and points it at you. You came a bit too soon, though, buddy. So we don't have any persuade, and we don't have any intimidate. So we're not going to pass these checks. That said, we'll still try persuade anyway. Take it easy. I'm not here to hurt or loot anyone. What else would you be doing here in this hole, then? And there ain't much left to do for us but loot the dead. Dead folks. Dead buildings. Dead civilizations. But it's alright. I don't care. And the dead don't care either. I'll be joining them soon, and perhaps that's for the best. But not before I make sure you join them as well. Well, sir, you're almost dead. And now you are. And his Jaguar is worth taking and breaking down. Oh, he had 3 antidotes on him. That will come in useful for what we're about to do. Alright, let's take apart. I'm sorry, take apart. Let's take. Wait, what the heck am I doing? Where is recycle item? Let's make sure we get the right thing there. Okay, so we want to recycle this Jaguar. Make sure it's a Jaguar. It is for 45 parts. And down we go. Ooh, what? I was about to start talking about burrowers some more, but suddenly we have rat hounds here. I wasn't expecting to find any of these guys. Alright, so let's crit shot the alpha. Or aim shot the alpha. Oh, right, I can't shoot 3 times any longer. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta end the turn. Well, I don't have to, but I should end the turn with my dagger in my hand. Okay, let's see. I think we can knife this one to death. Good. And we moved in such a way that this alpha can't reach us. Oh, but I can't shoot him. Let's back up a little bit. Now we can focus on the alpha for 1 round. Not bad. I don't... Oh, well, it's just a rat here. We'll take that. Okay, so if there's rat hounds in the vents, then there's probably nasty things not in the vents. Nastier than rat hounds. I liked it. I liked seeing them in here. I forgot there was even rat hounds in these vents. It's a nice nod to the fact that creatures don't get along with each other. As you saw last episode, where the burrowers, their spawns, were attacking members of the lurker gang. Speaking of spawns, there's a bunch right there. Okay. Let's unlock one or two. Let's open 1 or 2 more of these vents. And then we'll pop out of one of them. We'll probably pop out of this one, and we'll just fight those little spawns. Now, of course, where there's burrower spawns, there's also, well, I guess not all in every single place, but there's usually burrowers as well. Oh, we can't cross the other side. There's a burrower spawn right in front of it. Alright then, you little jerk. You can stay there. We'll exit the vent a different way. And all we did was crawl around. We went in here, killed a bunch of rat hounds, and showed up at that vent. Not very far from where we first entered. There's an explosive barrel here. Might be able to put that to good use. And we're still in combat, so something else knows we're here. A burrower knows we're here. That one knows we're here. And I think it's in range of the explosive barrel. Let's give it a shot. It was. Okay, let's run around the corner. Now that explosion is gonna get the attention of all the burrowers, I think, in this entire facility. They're gonna be very interested in knowing what made that sound. And here they come. Alright, let's try taking away some of this thing's armor. We missed. We missed again. And we missed a third time. We missed 381% shots. I shouldn't complain. Like, okay, that's nothing. I mean, I've missed, I think, 95% chance to hit in a row or some ridiculously high number of things. And I should have activated the shield, and I completely didn't do so. And my pistol isn't in my hand. Okay, so we took that hit. I didn't even have to. Have taken that hit. Oof, there's a lot of you guys coming in that direction. I don't care about you. I care about this one. That's gonna take a while. I don't know. Why did I do that? I should have stunned it. So our shield is now activated. And let us see how effective it will be at dealing with this burrower that is almost dead. Notice that that spine hit us, but our shield absorbed all of its damage. The shields tend to do that. I want to destroy the egg. Really? And I missed the egg. I think at the end of the last episode, I had mentioned how, like, oh, come on. I didn't want to shoot a burrower spawn. I mentioned how, like, it's an egg, we can't miss it. Oh, wait, yes, we can. We can totally miss hitting an egg. Yep, because it's only a 95% chance. There's always a chance you miss it. I am so glad we have this riot armor. It's making dealing with the spawns quite easy. There's another burrower. There's another burrower. Oh, well, hello. All right, so why don't we throw a grenade, a fire grenade here? We'll use our shield, and we'll try to crit shoot the one that's not on. The one that's on fire. Reload our pistol, and that will do. With the shield activated, I do not feel as worried as I normally would. But we do have a third burrower coming to investigate what's going on. There's no reason why I must let myself take a hit, so let's come over here. And we're going to actually heal ourselves. The shield is slowly losing its shielding points over time. Shields lose 5% of their total capacity each and every turn, whether or not you take any hits with them. So even just turning on the shield, it will expire. I shouldn't have done that. Shield took both of those hits. We have another spawn incoming. I don't want to throw the other Molotov. Oh, we can't throw the other Molotov yet, so that doesn't matter. Let's move directly up to this guy, and we'll aim shot it. The other one doesn't want to enter the fire. Can't say I blame it. We're going to turn off our shield for a tiny bit. I don't think the enemy is going to be walking through the fire to get to me. Oh! Actually, that was a lie, apparently. A spawn did. But it spawns not a full-fledged burrower. Flares. I'll take the shots. Nice! Nice. 2 good hits. As 1 hit point remaining. Ah. What you see it do right there is it really wanted to shoot me, but it didn't have the action points to do so. Totally going to abuse line of sight. Actually, is it really abusing line of sight? I don't think it is. Alright, can we hit you with an exposed weakness? Yes, we can. Hey, then we can maybe aim shot you. And you're almost dead. And now you are dead. You know, I've never actually looked at the portrait for the burrower spawn. This thing looks pretty terrifying. Alright, not bad. 3 burrowers defeated. Oh, right. We also had acquired all of the oddie items from the burrowers in the last episode, too. Which is quite surprising. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Alright, let's recharge our shield. You cannot recharge your shield in combat. It must be done outside of combat. You can recharge energy pistols, but I think they're the only rechargeable. Is that right? I think that's the only rechargeable item you can actually recharge in combat. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to double check next time we're actually in combat. And we were talking about oddie items. We found another old train schedule. Now there's a mine in this room. And if I recall correctly, yep. Oh, okay. That was incorrect, but I was correct. There was a mine in this room. But it's over there. I don't think there's any reason for us to go in these vents. But we'll go in them anyway. More spawns. So there's probably another burrower around here somewhere. I think there was some shelving back here, so let's go back there and take a look at that shelving. We want to find all the oddity items we possibly can. And I already searched that shelf. Okay, so there was nothing else down here, but we did eliminate a bunch of... Oh, actually, there is some shelves right here. Nothing on those. Nothing over there either. I wonder what type of facility this was. Looks like just some sort of storage facility to me. Oh! Hello, little burrower. Didn't even notice you there. Now you're dead! Let's see what's over on this side. I want to say there's a mine in the middle of this room. Whoo! It's blocking the shelves, that mine. There might be an oddie item on that, so we want to check it. Okay, we got a big burrower. Let's run up to you. We'll stun you. Expose weakness. It's not enough to... We don't have enough action points left over to shoot you. Let's stab you a little bit. Okay, now can we aim shot? We missed. Let's activate our shield. Now we definitely need it. The little burrower's attacks go straight through your shield as well. They can't fail to do that, if I recall correctly. They'll always go through your shield. Where's that egg? Whew. I was worried we wouldn't kill it with those melee attacks. Oh, shouldn't have let the shield charged. Shouldn't have let the shield stay activated. And yes, it says cannot be recharged in combat. I don't think your taser can be either. I guess it's because of where the shield's located. It looks like you wear it on your shoulder. So I guess you just in combat, there's no way you're reaching up to acquire it, maybe turn it around and actually charge the shield. Another oddity item, an encyclopedia fragment. That's 2 oddities. That's so far looking really good for us. We might actually level to 10 before we hit Deep Away. Alright, so there's no easy way to do this. If I want to search that shelf, I think I'm going to have to walk into the mine, unless this counts. Oh, okay. And there's nothing on the shelf. Or in the shelves. How are we holding up in our armor? Alright, now it could use a repair. I think it's a fabric. Yep. How's our pistol? That could use a repair. Our dagger could also use one. Alright, let's move on. More burrowers. We actually did our... Okay, let's say we're going last, but that's not true. Okay, we killed one of them. Let's get some distance. I don't think it will reach me. Actually, and it couldn't even move towards us because a spawn was in the way. Six attacks. Okay, this is worth a grenade. Let's throw it behind it slightly. We set it on fire. And we don't have enough action points to swing. Why do I have the pistol in my hand? Why do I end the combat with the pistol in my hand? Oh, because I keep forgetting to not let that happen. Is my shield activated? It is not. Okay, good. We don't need it activated quite yet. We're dealing with a few more spawns. It may not look like it, because we haven't been fighting the spawns without our riot armor. But these things can take you down very quickly if you're not careful. If you're using a mostly dodge and evade character without, like, and you're relying on that to save you, high evade, high dodge, they'll hit you on occasion. And assuming that your armor is like not as good as our current one, if it's mostly like cave hopper armor or rat hound leather armor or even anti-rifle overcoats, you'll probably take a bunch of damage from them. Well, that's interesting. Actually, I don't need to recharge the shield. They gave up coming for me. Where are you? Okay, so let's taser it. Take away some of its mechanical resistance and then shoot it in the side. Now that's going to get the attention of any others that are in the area. I don't have the dagger equipped, but thankfully we didn't need it. Let's activate our shield on the off chance there are more burrowers coming and move up to the wall to hide from them. There may not be any more. We've killed, I think, 6 of them? So I think that was the last of them, actually. The others that explored over here, I think they came from where we're about to walk into. Oh, we've got the weight capacity. We'll take it at the moment. I saw another burrower. Oh, sorry, no, spawns. Sorry, more spawns. And we'll investigate what's in that room if we can reach it. Let's see if we can get into this vent shaft. Looks like the entryway is blocked by rubble. I think that was this vent shaft. Are there any more rat hounds around? Doesn't look like it. Nope, that was the wrong shaft. Alright, we got to go down this way. So we fired the pistol in here. I'm not expecting to find any more rat hounds. They probably all came and investigated what made that sound in the vents. You can totally use sound, by the way, to your advantage in this game. I actually have like 1 or 2 tutorials. I still have never made that tutorial series I wanted to make for the game. Another old data medium for another Oddie point. But I have one saved where I I make some sound to encourage some crawlers to investigate and a Death Stalker. And while they're investigating the sound of the explosion, some lurkers also are nearby to investigate that explosion as well, and they end up fighting each other, which is glorious because I hate fighting both of those things. Maybe I should rephrase that. I don't mind any of the any of the fights in this game. I love it. It is absolutely great. And there was another burrower. Okay, let's see. Did we get you? Okay, you do not know I exist yet, but now you will. Activate our shield and head on down. We're gonna charge, because I think it's just you that's left. And you're incredibly hard to hit, spawn, friend. Can I get around you? I can. Alright, so let's expose weakness. I should have tased it first. I'm glad that worked. Bang, bang! That was a critical hit. So that's the only thing we need to be careful of, as long as we have a shield and fighting burrowers, is that if they do crit hit, the odds are that goes through our shield. Okay, and I think that'll do it. As you can see, using the shield when fighting burrowers really trivializes a good amount of their threats. It'll just be their little spawns. They're gonna, well, actually, let me examine what I just said with more scrutiny. So, with a shield, you can spend some time. You don't have to worry about being hit by their spines as often, because it'll absorb those spines. Actually, I'm saying the wrong words. As long as the shield is activated and has a decent amount of power left, it will absorb the spines they shoot at you and stop you from being poisoned. The battles against the burrowers is all attrition. You're being hit for decent amounts of damage from their spines. The poison that they deal is slowly damaging you over time. All the spawns are slowly damaging you over time, and you have to chew through all the spawns to reach the burrowers to stop them from spawning more of them, more of their kind, and to stop them from poisoning you. So I really enjoy fighting them. They're a rather unique enemy for this game, just because of how they work. It's great. Absolutely love it. A shield stops you from getting damaged by the spines, and as such stops you from being poisoned. So it deals with a great amount of the attrition that they deal to you. Just, as you've seen, just having a shield really makes it easy to fight them. However, if you are fighting like 4 of them, and you don't have a lot of evasion, try to fight around corners, because lots of spines being flung your way will eventually drain your shield. This woman appears to be delirious from blood loss, and more importantly, poison. If she doesn't receive an antidote soon, she will surely die. Cliff, is that you? Oh. Do I save her? Administer the antidote and help her outside. It's my fault Cliff is dead. He didn't want to go down there. He didn't want to disturb those creatures, but I made him, and now he's dead. She bursts into tears. Leave her be. You saved your life. That's more than what Decker probably would have done from Invisible Ink, but we're playing a nice guy, Decker, I guess. Darn it. It's so... I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't be a bad guy. Unless... Yeah, well, I could be a bad guy, I guess. Decker was a jerk, but I don't think he was a bad guy. Alright, now, what's in the footlocker? Because you can let her die to get to the footlocker. But there's nothing in the footlocker. I don't think there's anything in the footlocker, even if you save her life. I'm sorry, save her life, which is what we just did. If you let her die to access that footlocker, I still don't think there's anything in it. It just goes to show a very important fact about Underrail. Some areas will be very difficult, and there's nothing that is, like, there's no great treasure waiting for you there. Normally, like, we made a lot of sound over here, but if you do the battles a little more quietly, by the time you're over here, there's like 4 burrowers waiting for you. That's quite a fight, trying to get through to them to explore every inch of this storage facility. And in the end, there's nothing in it that really matters very much. Now, it did for us, because we were playing Oddity mode. We found 3 points of Oddity experience down here. That's amazing. What? Here you go, Cliff. You can have that. Okay, so we've got time. I think it is now time to investigate the place I've been warning you guys about, where I think there's pit bulls waiting for us on the other side of this. All right. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. All right. So, let's have some stuff back, because I think there's also traps down here. And... oh, this is going to be so bad. Let's... yeah, I have a taser. That will come in really useful against them. You have a pistol now. Pistols take away evasion. You will be able to hit them. You have a shield. That will help you a little bit against them. You have morphine. In you go. Actually, I'm going to switch to my GHP rounds. We don't have very many of them, but I'm going to use these while we're in here. I should have bought GHP rounds in the merchants too. Why didn't I do that? Uh-oh. It's not... okay. Oh! We're not starting where I thought we would start. Alright, everyone. Hello. Welcome to one of the tougher... well, actually, all the places we've been in have been amongst the tougher areas. I've been delaying these areas. I delayed going into these areas early on because of how difficult they are. What do we have in here? A plasma discharger. That's worth quite a bit of cash. We'll sell that. And a shield emitter base. We'll take it. It's not worth very much, but I don't intend to sell it. We will be having a high-level electronics at the very end of the game. And I'll be putting points in it before then. And we will be making a shield for ourselves. An assault rifle frame Hauser, but it's not that great level. 4 pounds for that? No, that can stay. I heard a dog! You guys hear a dog? Yep, I'm expecting dogs in here. I'm expecting maybe normal dogs and pit bulls. Now... the vents in here are also dangerous. There's no pit bulls in these, but I think there's traps in them, and we do not have the capability of removing the traps. Yep. They're bear traps, but we don't have any way of disarming them. Let's try. But we don't have any trap skill. So I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is we're going to be moved onto the trap. Yep. Our trap gets moved on to us. So without any trap disarming skill, we can't do it. Actually, no. Hold on. Do we have any trap disarming skill? Maybe we have some. We have 62 trap detect. But that's not the same as trap disarm. We do have, which I forgot about, our jackknife. We could try using it to disable these traps, but I don't think 7 disarmed traps is still going to be enough. I think there's another one here, but apparently I'm wrong. Security camera, but nothing else on the other side of that door. I guess I shouldn't complain about this layout. Pit bulls are really tough, but we can kill pit bulls. It's possible to kill pit bulls. I'm just going to stare out here for a tiny bit, because I want to make sure I'm not going to die instantly. So, something about this location is that there's several different setups for this location. If you get this random encounter, it can have several different types of enemies in there, and several different types of hazards that you might encounter. One of them is that the whole area is like electrified periodically, and these bursts of electricity travel down all the floors. And if any of it touches you, you're instantly dead. And that is a pit bull? Oh, just a normal dog. Okay, we can kill a normal dog. That's not so bad. Especially if you miss me a lot. That's even better. So, dogs. We've killed dogs before. They were with the lunatics, but I didn't talk about them at all. Dogs have a large amount of dodge and evasion on them. We've got, with our dagger, a 63% chance to hit this thing. But we have a 95% chance to hit it with our pistol. All thanks to the fact that pistols now remove a bunch of evasion. Let's aim shot it. Jump. Oh, and there was a trap right next to us, an HE mine. We can't disarm any mines either. We can't disarm any traps. And I do not intend on taking traps with this character, so we'll just have to either blunder through it or try to detonate it remotely by throwing a grenade near it. We'll take its bits at the moment. Uh-oh. Okay, something else about dogs is that they can tackle you when they attack you. All that has to happen is that I think they just have to hit you. I don't think they have to damage you, but I'm not sure about that. But as you can see, when you're tackled, you begin losing movement points and action points, and your chance to hit with all ranged weapons decreases by 7. Interesting. So in any case, you can be tackled. I think it can stack up to 4 or 5 times, and it lasts for 1 round. So enemies that use dogs as allies, is that the right way to phrase that? I don't think it is, but we'll go with it. Their dogs are really annoying because they're going to be latching onto your arms or legs to keep you pinned, while they are sitting at a distance picking you off. So it's a nice combination of threats there. Do you deal with the enemies that will be more deadly to you, or do you deal with the dogs that are making it more difficult for you to deal with those enemies? We're going to stun this one, and then we'll take away its mechanical resistance and kill it. Can we get lucky? So, since these are just normal dogs, I'm not too worried about them. There we go. Now, pit bulls are something else altogether. You'd swear pit bulls are like any other dog, but no. Pit bulls are ridiculously more difficult than normal dogs are. Let's look down there. I can't quite see the enemy that's over there. Trust me, it's a dog. I think it's a pit bull, but I'm not sure. I can't quite tell. Let's see if there's another place we can look down. Pit bulls! So, pit bulls are dogs, but they are of a specific type of dog. In Underrail, they are one of the most dangerous dogs, if not the most dangerous dog. In fact, I think there's only dogs and pit bulls. Alright, so how are we doing this? So there's a vent over here, but we don't... And we also have... It looks like... some pipes. But we can't reach that shaft, because we need an agility of 8 to do that. Let's recharge our... taser? Only 18. We don't have to do that yet. I don't think I want to just open doors and go in them, because if there are pit bulls on the other side of those doors, and I think there are in at least one location, we will be torn to shreds. Do I want to show you it happened to me? Just so you guys are aware of what pit bulls are capable of? Sure, let's do it. Oh. Oh. I thought there were 3 pit bulls right on the other side of this door. It must be on the other side of this one. So... Well, now I changed my mind. I don't want to do it. Alright, let's... Ah, we have a bear trap there. But I think the bear trap is better than fighting the pit bulls. Well, what's the worst that could happen? We just die? We've died before. So we have to click off of this. There's 2 pit bulls. I'm pretty sure there's a 3rd. So we're gonna do the thing that lets me move out of the way after I open a door. All right, and it's time to fight some pit bulls. So we got 2. I think there's a 3rd in here, but we have at least 2. So I'm gonna fight them without using a grenade, because I do want them to hit me, because I want you to see how much damage they deal. So we don't have a great chance to actually shoot them, but we'll take one single shot for 50 damage. Now notice that that dog took that 50 damage, and it's not even at 3/4 of its life yet. I thought there was a 3rd. Alright, let's move up. Now that we're so close, the pit bull loses all its evasion, and, well, it looks like the closer you are... No, I'm sorry. Wait, I don't understand this. Ignores up to 40% of targets... Okay, at close range. So I guess the closer you are to it, the more evasion it loses now. Since we are in melee range, we'll now benefit from Gung Fu as well. So let's shoot it. We missed the aim shot. We don't care. I'm just doing this to show you guys how very difficult they are. Now, we're probably going to die, but that's fine. And dead. So they're hitting me for almost 50 points of damage at attack, and they get looks like 4 attacks. So that is why I do not like fighting pit bulls. They are very deadly this early on in the game. Even later on in the game, they are still very deadly. A little less deadly thanks to us having a pistol and it being able to ignore enemies, their dodge and evasion. Now, if I don't... Oh! Uh-oh. Some of our armors are... Our boots are damaged. Okay, so we're going to want to repair those. Oh, we're not actually exactly walking anywhere. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll bandage ourselves. And even if there's another trap down here, I don't care. And it looks like there are only, in fact, 2 pit bulls in that room. There might be oddie items in there, but they're not worth it. They're not going to be worth it. Anything in here? Okay, so let's open this vent shaft. Let's go around the corner. Let's see what might be around here. Nothing, and we don't see any... Now that I think about it, why did I hit stuff bad? Like, my detection doesn't help me at all. I still have to walk over all these traps. We discover a secret plasma cell. Yep, you can see me. I don't mind you seeing me. Locked. Let's go ahead and lock pick this. And it says here that all doors with electronic locks will be disabled in the case of a power outage. Okay, so then I think that means we'll be able to open them normally, if I so desire to do that. I think this will also power down the cameras. Another bear trap. This is a rather large vent system. we have a second vent system floor. And this is a little secret area. Let's see what's waiting for us in here today. Oh, some rats run for cover. We have some crossbow parts. We don't really need those. A mine, an encyclopedia fragment. That's super important. That's another oddity item. An advanced repair kit. An incendiary blob trap. I don't think I've seen one of these. That's findable. Normally you have to make these. And some shock bolts. Okay stuff. Nothing that we need. A decent level plasma core. We have just enough electronics to use this. I'll keep my eye open for another electronic discharger now. Actually, everything here is worth it. It doesn't weigh very much. And we have 2 advanced electronic repair kits. Very nice. Those are expensive, especially this early on. Okay, well, let's see what's on the other side of this vent shaft. Or, sorry, of this vent. No! No, do not touch that door. Oh, wait. That door is fine. That door is safe to open. Because that's where we started from. And it's locked. We'll go ahead and lockpick. Okay, so is there any reason why I want to be over here? There is a box. There's a ladder that goes downstairs. And a barrel. So there could be some oddity items in there. But we'll have to kill 2 pit bulls, as we've seen, to get it. So, I think we'll give it a try once. And this time, I won't hold any punches. I should quick save first. This way we don't have to redo all the climbing around in the vents. Okay, so... Actually, can we go in here really quick? I know we can access this through the vent system, but we'll have to eat a trap. An MK2 lockpick, a scope. We'll take those. Nothing in those vents. Low level high density foam padding, but worth a decent amount for its weight value. For its weight, we'll take it. We'll search all the lockers. I want to say there's like some goggles in one of these lockers. Electronic repair kit, MK2 lockpick, spiked solid padding rat hound leather boots. Successful unarmed and fist weapon attacks inflict extra 5-8 mechanical damage. We'll take that. And utility belt's always worth picking up to sell. Patching kit, another utility belt, and some other ways to get into vent systems. And we've been in that vent before, so we don't have to go back there. Alright, and since we did pick up a fabric thingamajigger, where are you? Let's go ahead and repair our boots a little more. Okay. Time for our first 2 pit bulls. This will determine if I'm going to be risking going down below and into more pit bull territory. So first, we do the thing that lets us open the door without spending action points to do so. Of course, everyone, don't forget that to do this, you need to also make sure that they don't run around the corner. Because if they do, you're in combat. Thankfully, we won that initiative roll. Alright, so I don't want to kill this one this turn. Its friend is going to be showing up. So let's stun you. And we're going to try knifing you to death. Wow. We need to use the adrenaline. Oh my goodness, that one can reach me from where I'm standing. That was so lucky that it didn't get more than just one attack off on me. Alright, we have to aim shot this one. We move into the room and shut the door. Evolution has thankfully decided that dogs do not open doors. I know we've taken the adrenaline, but I really don't want to fight it. Aim shot's on cooldown. Our taser was on cooldown. Exposed weakness was on cooldown. No, we're going to let time go by. Now we will recharge our taser. Okay, next. A flare. That'll come in handy. So we'll add that to this down here. What else is in this room? Fortunately, his insides were squeezed out of the other end. Oh, poor burrower. And it looks like Slick is there with 3 dogs. Look like they're waiting to be given orders. He wants to go to the other side of those dogs, which is why he's freaking out. The box is locked. We will unlock it. Another shield emitter base. An actual medium field. Wow! An item to make a shield and an EMP grenade, which isn't going to help us very much. Hold on, we didn't search these shelves. And we didn't take the plasma cell. And it's locked! Crap! If I want to get there without using any other power, I'm going to want to walk back up here. Alright, let's deal with the other dog. If I can. So let's move over here. I want to walk like right in front of this, holding down Alt to do so. Alright. Let's quick save, because we did kill one of these dogs. I'm sorry, these pit bulls. All it takes is one crit, and a pit bull can kill us from full life to no life in one round of combat. So, we need to do this very carefully. Alright, so here's the pit bull. We have seen each other. It does not like us. It's okay, we don't like it either. Let's stun it. Switch to our dagger and expose weakness. And we'll spend some time hitting it with more dagger because it's stunned, so it lost all its evasion. Now, we will use a aim shot. And I don't think we're going to kill it. So let's walk back and shut the door. And we're going to do this again. I have no desire to go toe-to-toe with a pit bull. Pit bull with 1 hit point left, when it starts its turn, is just as deadly as a pit bull with full life when it starts its turn. And I don't think I've got the action points to kill it with a single pistol hit. We're going to need 2. Now, I don't really view this as cheating, because we're not leaving the zone where time gets frozen. We are using the environment, and that is fine. I'm opening and shutting a door. If it was not a dog, it would totally, well, depending on what it was, it might be able to open the door and chase us. Maybe this is a little odd, that I am, in fact, opening the door and then moving away. Maybe that could be considered a little cheesy, but no. We're opening the door from the side, and the dog just isn't paying attention. That's what we're going to go with. Alright, dog. It did take 2 hits. Okay. Now, I don't know if pit bulls have oddie items on them. We still need, I think, another 2 dog collars. I don't know if you can get them from pit bulls. Alright, let's just walk on the mine. Oh, we can walk around the mine. Oh, of course we can. Yes. Yeah, I knew that. Everyone knows you can do that. Wait, why am I in here again? I can't remember. Why am I oh, plasma cell. Plasma cell on the shelves. We didn't search these shelves. A key. Should open most doors with mechanical locks in the facility. And 4 supercharged lithium cells, normal batteries. A bunch of spikes we don't need. We did not search this. Hey! An electroshock generator. Oh, I thought they were called dischargers. Another shield modulator. Some really nice stuff to sell to an electronics merchant. Alright. Can we make a better taser? Let's see. So, this does more damage, costs more energy, has less power. Is worth more money if I wanted to sell it. I think we will not do that at the moment. Maybe we can get lucky to make a combat glove and give it... Oh, I understand. It's one or the other. It's either doing electric damage or it's a pneumatic glove. Interesting. Okay. I thought it could be both, but now that I think about it, I've never seen a glove have both. Alright, we also got some fusion cells on the table. Let's take them. And we'll power down the facility temporarily, at least. Now, all the electronically locked doors are openable without us needing to find a keycard for them and without us needing to hack them open. We don't have the agility to jump across that. Alright. We don't have the agility to jump across this either. I'd have to go back and buy some cave hopper stakes. Maybe we should do that? Yeah, let's do that. We'll come back to this facility. What do you guys think so far? Tricky, isn't it? I really like it, though. It's really difficult. I want to say there's 3 or 4 pit bulls downstairs, and then we have at least those 3 other dogs, and the boss of this facility, which for us is Slick and his dogs. You might get someone different, by the way, depending upon how the game, what the game decided to spawn for you. Is that right? No, I'm gonna go out this way. I think there's like a mad scientist there with a bunch of mutants, and then I think there's another version of him, slightly different, that has like an electrical system that's discharging it, and it requires more timing to navigate the puzzle without being electrocuted. And what you fight, the enemy you're going to be fighting, is hinted at by what killed the person when you spec the body down in Southgate Station. Alright, first we'll talk to Kareem. Hello, Kareem. You have the cave hopper stakes. This is what I want. So we'll take 3 of them. 200 bucks. 100 bucks. Oh, on sale, basically. Alright, the rest of this stuff that we've picked up, the merchants probably have not recycled their inventory yet again. So let's visit this dumpster. I guess as long as I'm here, I will quickly show you guys. I will quickly show you guys the pistol. So, here's the parts I'm going to make it with. I think. Is that right? Oh, right. I wasn't sure if I wanted the hammer or if I wanted the Neo Luger frame. So here in Junkyard, at least before Depot A, I think afterwards as well, I don't think the merchants sell greater quality gear than 67. Maybe you can get lucky and find like a 71 quality thing from here, but it tends to peter out around quality 67. This is on the higher end for what you find in Junkyard. So I was able to get a 67 Neo Luger and a 67 Hammerer, which are the 2 types of barrel frames that work with a 9mm for pistols. So here's what the Neo Luger looks like. If I was to make it look exactly the same as our current pistol. And as we can see, we do 1 more point of maximum damage. And it's a level 10 pistol, not a level 9. So, that's it. For some reason I thought it'd do a little more damage than that, but it does not do so. Now, if we change over to a Hammerer barrel, the spread is greater in both directions, unfortunately or fortunately, depending upon how you want to view it. We go from 24 through 33 to 14 through 43. So 10 more points max, but 10 more points minimal as well. Note that the precision is slightly less, so that means our accuracy is slightly worse. But our critical damage bonus is 125% rather than just 90. So I'm tempted to make the Hammerer and give that a try. Now, I also intend to put an extended magazine in it. This will increase the rounds which are in the pistol. We'll go from 12 rounds to 15. However, I need a mechanics of 53 to do it. So once we find 3 more oddity points, we will do it. Now, there is one other option, which I will do if we don't find 3 other oddity items inside the facility that we're about to walk back into, or if we don't level up before Depot A. I will return Colmir's lucky knife to him. It's a good knife. We've gotten a great many stabbings out of it. I'll have fond memories of all the people that we've shivved with this incredible weapon. But I really want to be level 10 before I step foot in the Depot A. Just because then I'm not going to feel as obligated to walk out of it and level up in order to make the pistol. So, that is the plan. I think there's one more oddity point for us in here, and that assumes that we don't, that's something that we don't have to kill dogs for. So if we're super lucky, we'll get all the oddity points we need to reach level 10 in this location. And that's really great, because I'm in the wrong, no, you're in the right spot. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Wait, no, I'm in the right spot. We're going this way. I didn't think there was another 20 oddity points lying around when I had leveled up to level 9 and I saw how many we need. But no, I'm wrong, and I'm really glad I'm wrong. It means that at least on let's say on normal mode, but that's not an accurate statement. It means that before Depot A, I'm pretty sure there's an equal amount of experience points available to you playing Oddity or Classic, and that's very nice. This also tells me that in the future, I'm not going to feel as obligated to play Classic. Although, well, we've also gotten quite a few of these Oddity experience points because of our subterfuge skills. Pickpocketing in particular got us an extra at least, oh, 1. We should go back and try picking the pocket of Elwood, because he has some loaded dice that I think we want. Alright, so we're back here, and I've eaten the Cave Hopper steak. That still doesn't give us the agility we need to jump over this, but it does give us the agility we need to jump over this. But we can't jump from here to the ladder. It takes 10 agility to do that. Okay, so there's 3 pit bulls and 4 normal dogs, with one of those normal dogs walking around and the other 3 looking like they're waiting for Cliff's orders to attack someone. What's in here? A body, I think. Oh, or bag. I think there's some decent loot in this. Some canned meat, some bullets, a lockpick MK2, level 3 machete, Seeger goggles. It's not bad, but we don't need it. And an adrenaline shot. Okay, so nothing really that great. Okay, so is there any other way in the vent system that I have not gone? Not up there. Well, I think the only option for us, because our agility is not that high, is to go downstairs. Take the ladder and go downstairs. Okay. Well, then we do that. I don't think I want to... Oh no, climbing down this area. If you walk in this room, there's a way down here, a ladder, and it brings you down to another room where it's safe to be in there, so you don't have to worry about being attacked by all the dogs right away. This will be a lot more difficult for us. But let's take some morphine. Actually, let's activate our shield, take some morphine, and down we go. And I totally did not activate the shield. Okay, so let's throw a Molotov. Oh, I like that throw better than where it was originally going to go. I don't have enough to shoot again. Good. We didn't have to. Let's move up a little bit. Or maybe not. No, let's round the corner. And let's also activate the shield. And we'll reload. Actually, Slick doesn't look like he was wearing any significant armor. Let's switch back to our GHP rounds. Yes! Oh, that was great. Slick is dead. That wasn't so bad. I don't think we need our shield activated anymore, actually, either. No UBs for these dogs today. Let's see, what's on Slick's corpse? Bunch of stuff, let's think and get the heck out of here! Alright, the fire ended, and I'm very nervous about being killed by other dogs that decided to investigate. What do we got? Some nets, which we don't need. Caltrops, which we... Ooh. Right. Caltrops. The whole reason I was buying all those burger caltrops was for this area, and I completely forgot about it. How about that? Well, we didn't need them, so... Go us. Yes. See? No reason for us to abuse the caltrop mechanic in this game. There's a vigorous belt, which is probably not worth taking. The boots aren't worth taking. His armor isn't worth taking. He has a level 4 hammer at limited sight that's worth taking and worth repairing. So let's do that. 4,100 bucks. 4,800 bucks. Wrong about that, Tim. Worth a lot more than what you thought. In fact, this is worth another repair kit. Even if it's not 150, it gets repaired. What else did he have? Anything else? Canned meat. There were some more creature bits, which we don't need. And that was it. All right, let's quick save. We'll do that again. And head on back down there. And what's in here? Sonic Mentor, Psychotemporal Dilation, Sonic Mentor Frighten, and a side booster. Some decent stuff, actually. A single throwing dagger in that desk. Another flashbang there. Maybe we should have the flashbangs equipped for what's coming up. There's 3 dogs and I think 3 pit bulls down there. We have another dead, let's say we have another dead bug, which means that there's probably a bear trap somewhere in there, and there is. We've got no choice. We're stepping on it, and we'll bandage ourselves again. Might be another one. Whatever. Our last bandage then. We'll stop by Fixer and buy a few more bandages from him before we're all done. Sorry, before we go into Depot A. Which might also be before we're all done. I think that's the last of them. Let's see. We have here a secret vent shaft. And we don't have the strength to open that door. Okay, I mean, we've been in that area before as well. Is there another boss here? There might be more dogs on the other side of this. Shroom Seed. Let's run over here, Because combat doesn't count as being started. So there's another boss here. Let's make it a little epic, and we'll walk out there and see if we win the initiative roll. And we did. Alright, well that sucks for you then, because we're going to run up to you, totally fairly stun you, hit you with an exposed weakness, and then aim shot you in the side of the head. Then stab you again. Shroom Seed, it's not really not looking good for you. You had better days. What do he have on him? 3 nets, 7.62 Jaguar, boots, a groin guard, only affects male characters, reduces your chance to get critically hit by weapon and unarmed attacks by 3%. You're also immune to the Dirty Kick extra stun duration. Oh, I guess that happens no matter if you're a girl or a guy. Okay. That's kind of nice. Oh, I guess that means you can still... Okay, I understand. So you can still be stunned with Dirty Kick. It's just you're immune to the extra stun duration. Another Master Key, which we don't need. 16 coins. He's got a Jumping Bean, an Iron Gut, a Focus Stim, 3 Health Hypos, a Morphine Shot, and an Adrenaline Shot. These other drugs are very useful, but we're never going to find it. That's the wrong thing to say. We are unlikely to find other ones of them, or rather, they are very rare. Most normal enemies don't have them, and most people that we pickpocket won't have them either. Occasionally, someone might have a Focus Stim. But these two, very difficult to find. They're very useful too. And unfortunately, my build won't ever be able to make them, because it requires a decent level of biology. Some various weapon parts. We'll take whatever is worth a decent amount of money. I guess we should take all this stuff, because I can probably make a pistol out of what we just found. Let's see. So if I take the Neo Luger and give it a 5mm, and then give it a silencer, we can make a level 5 pistol that's worth almost 5,000 in value. So we'll do that. We'll see where this vent takes us. Oh, that's probably another pit. Not pit trap. Probably another bear trap down there. Lockpick MK2. Some loaded dice, the first one of it for us, that's another oddity point. A patching kit. A gold ring. Has the initials JR engraved on the side. Worth 5,000 in value as a miscellaneous item. I think this is considered a luxury item. We have a bandage, an adrenaline shot, a frag mine case, and there's a mining helmet in here. Mining helmets come with a headlamp, so we can turn that on. It's very similar as if we're using the lantern. But this goes on our head, and it being equipped reduces our chance to be critically hit by 2%. But there is a 5% armor penalty associated with it, so I'm not going to go ahead, I'm not going to be using it. What's in the refrigerator? Ooh, what a decent food. Alright, so let's look down. What's down here? Below the grate is a pit filled with torn limbs and various bones, both animal and human. Alright, now, do we kill all the dogs and hope we get more oddity items? I think the answer to that is yes, everyone. I think we do that. The normal dogs, at least, won't be difficult. So, let's give this a go. Something saw us. You know what? It just occurs to me, I probably should run over here and open the door. It all depends upon how many dogs decide to investigate me. Okay, just one so far. Let's leave that door open, because I might be coming back to it. That is a pit bull. So we'll stay here and we'll start shooting the normal dog. That also made a lot of noise. We might get more pit bulls. I can't run around the corner. The moment I begin running this way, I'm going to run to that door. I want to see that pit bull, if we have more than just that one. Let's move over here and just reload and not panic quite yet. That's a normal dog. There's another normal dog. There's another, no, that's another pit bull. Alright, we have 2 pit bulls on the way. Let's try a flashbang. If this goes wrong, Tim, if that goes wrong, you're blinded maybe, and then you're dead. That's it. That's what's gonna happen to you. Why don't you throw the a Molotov? Okay, so that I've also seen that we did not set that pit bull on fire. Let's run away heroically. As heroically as we can possibly run away, we will do so. Okay, can I kill the pit bull? I think I can. So let's stun it. We'll take away... Actually, I think now we just shoot it twice. No, we cannot kill the pit bull. Let's move... no, I don't want to move up. I want to stay here. Okay, so we shoot once, and kill that pit bull, move up and shut the door. Now, they're all going to be on the other side of that door. Oh, you know what? Let's wait till we can throw the Molotov. And then I'm going to do the very bad thing and open the door and throw that Molotov right here. And we set all of them on fire. They are all they're afraid. Let's go ahead and take an adrenaline shot. That gives me enough that I can do an aimed shot, and we'll hit the pit bull with this if I can. Now we'll reload. See what the dogs decide to do. Okay. The order in which they activated it really matters. Darn it. Okay, I was hoping the pit bull would not, in fact, run away, but stay there. We can try to shoot it. I'm gonna make the shots. I can't do it. Okay. Kill that dog. I don't really want to be set on fire, but on that, I wouldn't mind killing the pit bull. It's the only dog I'm worried about. Let's run out. Okay, it will burn to death. Let's run back inside. All right, that's it. That wasn't so bad in the end. All right, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's recharge our hacksaw. All right, and let's see if we got any oddity items. Here's another one of the dog tags. They used to belong to a dog called Muttley. And do we get lucky enough to get another one? Not from that dog. Not from that one. Looks like we're not going to. Let's see if there's anything else down here for us to search. I don't think there's any dogs left. I think we just killed the last of them. Oh, hey, look at all the food bowls for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we killed more than 8 dogs. So if it is for all the dogs, which I think it is, then it's not used for each one individually. We found a secret medical kit. Some bandages. Let's see. Anything on the shelves? A rusty key. The label reads PWR for power, but we have already dealt with the power. We lockpicked the thing. Let's head up the ladder. You discover a box of shotgun shells. We'll take those. Holy guns! A 9mm level 5 hammerer. A bunch of bullets, which will take all of them. A Rebel shotgun, level 6. Nice. A 7.62mm Corsair bipod. This is a sniper rifle, also worth a good amount of money. That's amazing. So we got some really nice equipment from this. Let's use some repair kits. I'm gonna turn in Coleman's knife, unless I can find one more oddie experience point somewhere. So we'll level up. So I'm not gonna repair our pistol, because I'm gonna be making a new one. I think we'll repair the Rebel. And I think... let's repair both of them once. I think I left some repair kits in the dumpster, so we can repair them more fully there. A cloaking device blueprint. That's amazing. Well, not so amazing for us. That won't really help us. Cloaking devices do not make you invisible. Well, they make you invisible. They give you some stealth, but it's not enough to, like... any of the things is going to detect you later on in the game rather easily. It gives you like 54 or so stealth, or around that amount of stealth. There's a master key card. Should open most doors with electronic locks in the facility. And we did get another oddie item. Old data medium, another floppy disk. That has leveled us. We have a grenade, some more shotgun shells, an EMP grenade. I don't think anyone... yeah, we'll take the acid bolt as well. There's some mushroom brew on the table, but I don't need that. We have another desk here, which has a MK1 lockpick and another adrenaline shot. And that is it for the water treatment plant. Holy crap, we only died once, and that was because I wanted to show you guys how tough pit bulls actually are. It occurred to me that we have not fully searched this place. We have another door right there. It occurred to me that I've often been telling you how dangerous these places are, and then I win. Like, we don't even die once, and I wasn't in any danger. Oh, am I still recording? 1 second. Sorry, I moved the game screen out of the way so I could access my build, and I think we'll do that later. There's a 8.6mm Marauder with an extended magazine. Wow, we are totally taking that. We have a balaclava, low level, not worth taking. There's a rat and leather armor. The desk has an extract humor blueprint, 5 JHP. Extract humor is how you convert like fish into body parts. Oh, we should also read this one. Fragmine case. All right, now that is it for the water treatment plant. Let's think. Let's pop this up after all. So I'm gonna go to my build, and I'm going to load my level 10 Depot A. All right, so you know what? We're gonna wait until we actually reach Junkyard, because I might decide to do things slightly differently. What? Why'd you go over there? Because if I don't need 60 mechanics, maybe I'll put more points into hacking after all for what's coming up, or lockpicking. So just enough. Just enough oddity experience points to hit level 10 right before Depot A. And we got lucky with some of that, right? We found 2 side beetle brains. We didn't find the third. We found 2 dog tags on the dogs. We were lucky enough that dogs were the enemies that we fought there, I suppose. And we got both burrower or Karinas from them as well. None of those are guaranteed. We got a decent amount of oddie items from the creatures. Also, same thing with the pigs, right? We got 2 tusks and 1 snout. So those aren't that commonly dropped from those creatures. So that really worked out for us. Now, what do I want to do with this ring? So the person we're supposed to give it to, I think, will now be here at Kareem's bar. There he is. Chester. So we can turn it into him, but it's also worth, it's got a value of 5,000, so it's totally worth selling it to a merchant instead. I think, to help me make up our mind, we're first going to level up. So let's quick save. Okay, so level 10. Guns and melee absolutely get improved, as do dodge and evasion. We're going to need all of our combat stats as high as we can get them for what's coming up. For my stats here, let's think here. None of these were increased in my build. These leftover 20 points were all placed into mechanics. But maybe we don't need to do that. We need a 53 mechanics, I think, to make that pistol. And unless we get super lucky and find a slightly better barrel in Depot A, I don't think we're going to want this any higher. So I'm going to take a risk, and we're not going to level this to 60, which was my original plan. We're instead going to take 5 more points. I kind of would want my hacking higher. 60 might be all I need to lockpick most of the locks in Depot A. I could take more pickpocket, which would get me more oddity items faster coming up. I have a hacks for MK2, so that gives me a 63. Okay, we'll go with this. So pickpocketing won't help me. Well, pickpocketing's not going to help you in the areas coming up, Tim. You're going to level up at least once when you're in Depot A. Don't level pickpocketing. What am I doing by level 12? Okay. Mechanics will be 70 at level 12. Let's take hacking. Okay, this will be good. So 60 effective hacking, 60 effective lockpick. We didn't level pickpocketing this time around. We leveled mechanics only to 50, which gives us 54 effective, which is what I need to make the pistol, I think. We're about to find out if that's going to hold it true. We get another feat, and this level, sprint is what I wanted. I don't actually think we need sprint, but, well, you could sprint in invisible ink. So I think it makes sense thematically for us to take sprint. I think if I was to make the build a little more streamlined, I'd probably take hit and run instead of sprint. But sprint's still useful, and I'm making this guy like the Decker from Invisible Ink, so we're taking sprint. Not like I won't use it. And we'll put it on our hotbar. We're not going to need stealth. Okay. Alrighty. So, before we call the session, why don't we on-screen do some shopping? So let's see first off if the merchants have reset their inventory. It's been almost an hour. And I think they have. So he's looking to buy 2 firearms and a bunch of parts. Let's see. Okay, so let's buy... Actually, hold on a second. I think I have barrels waiting for me over here. I guess we'll make our gun as well right now. So let's take all the gun parts. And, yeah, we'll take the hammer. So we'll go to our pistol. And make ourselves a 9mm hammer extra magazine laser sight. It'll do 4 through 14 points of damage, 25 action points to fire it, 10% plus precision, 10% crit chance, with 125% critical damage bonus. Our aim shots will do a nicer amount of damage when we hit with them, assuming that the damage range that we hit with wasn't on the lower scale for the shot. And it has 15 bullets for the clip instead of 12. And it's worth quite a bit of cash. Look at that, 11,000 value. Done. And we'll go ahead and equip it. We'll take the bullets out of our old looter, and we will reload our new gun. I have no mechanical repair kits in here. Oh, we do have the pistol, sorry, the barrel. Oh, barrel I want. No, that's correct. But do you know how to make a machine gun, SMG? You do not. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit of a trade here. Let's look up to Len. Len, so I want to trade you our... Actually, we will just buy, I think, half your repair kits. I'm just going to buy them off of you. So, because it's worth repairing all the things we have here. So, now our Luger, our old one's worth 8,400 something. We will trade that to you. And it's worth half of your cash. You'll buy one more pistol, firearm from us. So, why don't we make that... Well, let's see. All these are worth repairing. I think the Rebel is worth repairing twice. Oh, maybe not. Well, it might be, but I'm not gonna. Let's think here. And this hammer is not worth really repairing. I want to sell something that's worth a little more money, so I will instead recycle just this one for some more parts. Okay. Actually, how many parts do I have? 96? That's enough for an advanced repair kit, which we can now make. There we go. Oh, right. Oh, no. Does he sell an SMG blueprint? He is not. Okay, because I could make the steel cat with this firearm barrel and this muzzle brake, and it'd be worth quite a bit of cash as well. But I can't do that. So, we'll sell him this scope. He's buying gun parts. He's still buying 4 more gun parts. So, but I don't care about that. I care about selling a weapon. So let's sell this Marauder. And we'll take all the rest of his cash. Any other blueprints? Maybe. Let's trade for the shotgun blueprint. I might actually make flashbangs. No, I'm not taking any throwing. I don't think he's going to sell anything else better than what I've currently got on me. Let's see, how many of these can I buy? Oh, almost all of them. Perfect. Let's do that. All right. So we store all this crap here that I don't want. Looks like we will be using the lucky knife after all, because we don't need to turn it in quite yet. We'll turn the lucky knife when we're done with Depot A. Will be the plan. This also means that I'm not going to use these gloves, so we're probably just going to vendor them then. Actually, Tim, hold on. No, there's robots in Depot A, so don't do that. Alright, let's sell some more stuff. So let's take a handful of things with us when we go around. And we'll see if anyone's buying this stuff. Okay. Hey, Kendrick. Gonna buy anything? So you'll buy 1 leather armor. We have 1 leather armor for you. And you'll buy 3 belts today. How about 2 utility belts? And that's all your cash. We have a little bit of leftover buying power. I guess we'll just take the throwing knives just to clear that out of your inventory. Johan is buying the foam padding we picked up. We'll trade him that for maybe some energy cells. Can we get all 5? And 17 bucks. That's acceptable. Gimme, we want like that, the 4 bucks we're allowed to get from you, if it's even that much. 5 bucks. All right, perfect. We'll see about... So we will talk to Chester. I think we'll give him the ring after all. Dream, you're buying 3 foodstuffs. Have some of this. And... how much foodstuffs do I have? Oh, we'll be fine for Depot A. We'll just take 11 bucks. Trade. We should go to the Black Eels first and see if they have anything that they'll want to trade. We'll visit Fixer, trade with him. We'll talk to Chester. We'll talk to Gort. We'll enter Depot A, and we'll actually explore Depot A in the next episode. Yep, that will be the plan. Excuse me, sir. We're here for the Black Eels shop, whose name I can't remember. It's Colton. So are you buying anything else I possess? You're only interested in repair kits, and I'm not interested in selling them to you. Do you have, yet again, a better... You are selling extended magazine and laser sight. You sold these actually pretty frequently last time I was here. We could actually make a sniper rifle out of what he has here, and then sell it back and make a profit. Well, we could if he was looking to buy weapons, but they are not. So, actually, you know what? We haven't explored everywhere in the junkyard yet. We did not explore up here. Totally a whole separate part of the town we didn't step foot into yet. So let's do that. And see if there's anything up here that we're allowed to search without getting into trouble. Suppose we might find some people up here. We can pick their pockets as well. Bunch of scrapper thugs up in this section. We didn't take any increased pickpocket, but it doesn't matter. Most of these guys won't have anything that we're really interested in. Oh, hey! This guy has a decent combat knife. A level 8 combat knife, 10 through 17 damage, does 10 through 20 electrical damage. I think that's better than the glove we have. 6 through 12? Yeah, it is. 5 energy for it. Yeah, we'll take that. And this scrapper thug. We've been using adrenaline. Let's keep taking adrenaline. And some black eels are over here, hanging out near their own barrel. I want to say there's a oddity item. I think there's Scrapture in there, but without stealth, we're not going to be entering that area without aggroing all of Junkyard. Or at the very least, black eels standing out in front of that area. Oh yeah, here's the house that Colmere told us about a long time ago now. If you have stealth, you can walk around the corner here, and assuming, well, interloper really helps, or tabby boots. But your stealth, you over here, you open this, walk inside and shut it really quick, and no one notices you. I think there's Scrapture in there. All right, so that was all for this little area. Now we double back and talk to Fixer. And we have plenty of body parts for him. Sniper, you are really frightfully annoying. But not as annoying as Alphabet. That guy always gets in my freaking way. Alright, we still won't fight the thugs. Let's see how much of the stuff we have that Fixer will buy from us today. So he's buying 3 organs. I guess we'll sell some of these. Any drugs? He's buying drugs today. How many? 6 medicines. Perfect. We have 6 Psy Beetle. 6 Psy Boosters. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay. Does he have anything I want? He has no advanced med kits today. I guess we could use more bandages. We've only got 4, so let's take some bandages. Can we also get another morphine shot from him? We can't without paying for it, but that's fine. We'll pay him 7 credits. Alright, so Chester is now at Kareem's bar. It was his brother that was found dead in Mushroom Cove. And having fully explored the water treatment plant, we found a gold ring that has initials similar to that of his family, or the brother who died. Even though you see the reflection of the lively flame in his eyes, liveliness is one attribute which cannot be ascribed to them. They are vacant, and pointed at a bottle of cold brew in front of him. Untouched, his respirator is still on his face. There's a small dirty spade leaned against the shack wall. Hey, man. He glances at you, then looks back at his brew. From his respirator escapes a cold response. Leave me alone. Do you recognize this? Show him the gold ring. The sparkle is mirrored in his eyes. That ring. He lifts his head, and his whole figure suddenly appears larger. Where did you find this? In a water treatment plant, south of here. It's my father's ring. But it's been worn by my dead brother. I must have it. He appears even larger now. The casted shadows must be playing tricks on your eyes. I killed the madman who's unleashed bloodthirsty creatures upon your sibling. And I ask for nothing. Here's the ring. Give him the gold ring. While it wasn't cheap, quite honestly, we didn't really expend any money doing what we did. Really? It was probably just the cave hopper steak we came back to buy. And that didn't really... Well, I guess it did help us in a way. But it's not like... It's not like we had to go out and buy a bunch of special stuff to deal with what we fought in there. So... The ring rests on his palm. He stares at it with teary eyes. Thank you for this. Can I ask you a few questions about Joshua? He moves his respirator and takes a sip of his now lukewarm brew. Go ahead. That ring. You mentioned it was your father's, yet it bears your siblings' initials. They are the same. Our father's name was Jasper. Jasper Royce. He was a scavenger too. And he gave this to Joshua on his deathbed. Tell me about Joshua. We were all inseparable. Inseparable. Our whole lives we were on the rails, all 5 of us. We lost Mom first, then Carl, our brother. Dad died 3 years ago, and now I'm the only one left. Life of a scavenger. It's full of risk and danger every step of the way, and but that's all we could ever do. I'll believe in you now. Take care. He nods and takes a sip of his brew, then stares at the gold ring in whose reflection you see a dancing flame, and many prying eyes around, of which he is oblivious. Then he finishes the brew, grabs his spade, then walks away. We were so nice that I didn't even pick his pocket. I did that totally because I absolutely 100% remembered that was the thing I could do. And I decided not to do it. Yes. It was a decision I made. It was not because of absent-mindedness. Alright. Let's see if Gort's buying anything. Then we'll store the rest of the junk we don't want in the dumpster. And then I guess we'll call it quits. Gort, you interested in buying anything I've got on me? You are buying gun part frames. You're buying gun parts. I'll vendor some grenades to you. Is that caviar? That's right. That's crawler poison caltrops. We will absolutely take those. I'll also take the MK2 lockpicks as long as I'm here. Ooh! If I had a higher amount of leather working, that would be a fantastic boot spring to add to boots for this low level. To be honest, I'd rather have boot spring boots rather than tabby boots. But I'm not going to have high level leather working for some significant amount of time. Not until we're like level 18 or so. And by then, we'll be looking for better boot springs than those. Okay. Everyone, so we are about as ready as I could ever hope to be for Depot A. We've managed to reach level 10. We actually have 1 oddity experience point more than what level 10 requires. And that was given to us by turning the gold ring into whatchamacallit there. Now, I could double back into the cave system and kill pigs and psi beetles looking for oddity items to pop up again. But I'm not gonna do that. It would be within our right to do so. It might be prudent for us to do so. And because we're playing oddity mode, we might have to do that anyway. However, I'm not gonna do it. We will be exploring other caves. There will be more side beetles. There will be more pigs in those areas, so hopefully we will not have to kill more creatures than what is normally in the cave system to find all their oddity items. We haven't had to do that yet, so hopefully that remains the case. I think we're gonna have a... Oh! We're not quite ready yet for Depot A. There's one more thing I need to do. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll do that thing off screen. All right, everyone. So, I need to get the mutated dog leather armor and bring it back here because I'm gonna want it. So while I'm doing that sort of thing, I'm gonna go ahead and do some inventory management and move some of this stuff over to our home in Core City. In any case, I'm babbling. I will see you all in the next one where we will be doing Depot A. Finally, time to do it, and I look forward to seeing you guys then. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.